This is going to be this week's weekly reading. So first I'm going to call the ancestors, angels, and spirit guides of the light who love and support me. There was just a blue jay hopping from tree to tree. I have like 4 trees in my front yard. He is just hopping from tree to tree right now. Just saying, that's a sign. Okay, let's cleanse the space of any and all negative energies, any energies of evil, ego, control, or fear. Please bring forward only the energies of love and light that'll accurately depict the messages for the collective this week. All right, Spirit, I would also like to ask that the next song you put on shuffle will give some indication into the theme for the week for the collective. That's funny, because I literally just posted that reading yesterday, that this song, like I channeled this song for it. Anyway, we're going to start with the Black Moon Astrology like I usually do to look into your week. Alright, for the YouTube collective. I almost just said Instagram collective. Weird. For my YouTube collective this week, what's up? See that your bones and drive your young mind crazy. Interesting. You place your head between the collar and jaw. I don't know much, but there's no way at all. So, we have South Node life debts. We have Mars energy, force, and then we have Mercury energy, mind. So immediately with the Mars energy, I'm seeing there could be some conflict in the center of your week this week. Just because Mars is the planet of conflict, right? It's a planet of fire. It's associated with Aries, so Aries could be significant this week for some of you. So this particular book, for those of you that aren't familiar with this particular deck, each one of these cards has a corresponding tarot card. So this one's corresponding card is the Emperor. Yeah, there's some kind of defense, okay? Because immediately I just seen the part about defense. You could be facing an aggressive situation. There could be a need for you to confront or defend your standpoint in a situation. There could also be a really intense sexual encounter this week for some of you, which may or may not involve romance. Like, it's very dependent. For each one of you, it's going to be different, right? So for some of you, this is just a lust-based sexual encounter. It is a very lustful planet, so some of you might have to deal with lustful energy during the week. The color red could be significant. Fast cars, military, sports event, law enforcement. Something might excite you this week. Be cautious about being in like a rushful energy as well, I just heard, because you might make I'm hearing you might make bad decisions if you're trying to like rush through your week. That was very specific for one of you. Okay, so when we go to the South Node, this is about doorways that are opening up for you, okay? While the North Node opens doorways, the South Node represents karmic debts, which can make life circumstances hard, but neither North Node nor South Node are good or bad luck. In fact, when it comes to the node, what will be given is what has been earned. Interesting. So if you've been putting the work into yourself towards like establishing a better life for yourself, then you're going to start seeing rewards for that. And if you've been kind of a little bit like bogged down in that energy, then you can pretty much anticipate another stagnant week, is what I just heard. There's change coming for a lot of you. Some kind of door could be closing while another one is opening up, whether you see it or not, is what I just heard. Interesting. And then we have Mercury, okay? So this is all about writing. It's about communication. It's about its corresponding card is the Magician. So it's about you like expressing yourself. This week could be really big on, which is interesting because of that Mars energy, right? So it's like you definitely could have to like defend your position in a situation with someone this week. Interesting. All right, let's see what the Energy Oracle has for the YouTube collective for the week. Okay, so we have financial restriction in the reverse. So this is telling me that like whatever tightness you had on your money, on your finances, whatever the case may be, I feel like that's being lifted. Like you're now in an energy where you can start spending a little bit more frivolously, which is good with Christmas coming up. And then we have caring connection, yin and yang, and then blossoming abundance. So some of you could have like, some of you are either about to meet someone or you're going to hear from someone from your past. But this is somebody that you have a really deep connection with, okay? And I feel like this is something that's going to blossom into a really abundant situation. So the yin and yang energy, this always gives me twin flame vibes, but it doesn't have to be, okay? But this is more about you're in a cycle of yang right now. So like action needs to be taken when it comes to things that you desire and that you want this week, okay? This song Saturday Nights by Khalid featuring Kane Brown could be relevant because it's playing right now. I'm pretty sure this is it's the remix. And then they told me to grab from the wisdom deck before we went into tarot. So what do you have for the YouTube collective from this deck this week? Okay, something is going to make you really happy this week. Like, we have happy, happy, happy. So, like, that's the energy that I feel like you're getting into. And I do feel like it's because something's going to set this in motion. Interesting. We also have thinker, exchanging gifts in the reversed, and then the fate. Okay, so there is a fated situation. It's funny because I was going to say someone's going to give you a gift and that's what's going to make you happy. But I have to read the reverse meaning of this one. I'm not familiar with it. However, I feel like there's been something that you've been considering doing. And I feel like you should do it because I feel like it's part of your fate. Like it's part of your destiny, I just heard. Interesting. Okay, so the exchanging gift in the reversed. This is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping distance. Your mantra today is not my circus, not my monkeys. That's funny because that's literally my mantra. Whoever this is could be dealing with, like, whoever this fated situation is could be dealing with some kind of situation on their own that's going to make you be like, not my circus, not my monkeys, okay? I feel like whatever this situation is, Spirit really wants you to think about it clearly and look at it from, like, a high perspective, I just heard. Okay. What's interesting is I had the Santa whatever deck out, but this one called to me when I went over to, like, I was just chilling with Marley for a couple minutes, snuggling her and stuff, and this particular deck is on Lilith's altar, and it, like, popped right out at me, so I was like, okay, but, like, I don't really use it very much. Like, I love it, but I usually only use it, I don't know, like, I haven't used it very many times. I can't even lie. So I'm not super familiar with it. I love the imagery, but like I said, I really don't use it much, and I think it's because, for me, I really, the shuffling matters, and this one is hard for me to shuffle because I have such tiny hands. But anyway, let's see. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do theme, obstacle, and excitement for the week, okay? So what's the theme for my collective? Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles. They're telling me to use this one as a clarifier. Interesting. All right, what's the obstacle? Page of Wands. And then the excitement. No more court cards, guys. Like, give me, like, something I can go on. The Nine of Swords and the High Priestess and the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Wands underneath it. Sunflowers could be relevant. Interesting. So, whoa, did you guys see that? How that just flipped? Alright, so what I'm seeing is there is a situation with another person, because knights usually symbolize other people. Actually, you know what's interesting is they're telling me that this is a little bit of both for a lot of you. So, like, a lot of you have come into a more practical and balanced energy within your life, or you're trying to, like, there's something about planning and about the fact of, like, the plan aspect of that Knight of Pentacles there. I feel like this week you might be a little overwhelmed with the amount of choices that you're going to have or options you're going to have when it comes to, I'm hearing both your career and your love life. Interesting. Just be cautious because some of it is not like all it's cracked up to be, okay? Yeah, as I said that, we just got the Ten of Swords landing on top of it. So some of the options that are in front of you are illusions, okay? I'm also hearing wishful thinking. So you want to make sure that you're not attaching to things that aren't going to serve your best interest, okay? Some of you might be experiencing some heartache this week. Some of you might have to deal with some type of, like, I'm hearing betrayal trauma resurfacing. Interesting. And then we have Judgment in the reverse, which is also interesting. So, no thank you. And Heartless, I just changed the song to Heartless by Morgan Wallen. So, with the Judgment in the reverse, there's something you're not listening to. There's something you're ignoring. I just keep hearing ignoring the call, which is one of the meanings of that. I wish it was the same. You know what you might be ignoring? You might be ignoring the fact that you need to put some time and energy into your career and into your stability, okay? With this Knight of Pentacles energy. I know there's a glare on my camera there. I apologize for that. Something about this, like, speaker, too. I don't know what that's about, but, like, some of you could have had, like, a sound system. Do you remember when we were kids? For those of you that are my generation, do you remember when we were kids and, like, you could get, like, a CD and, like, you could get speakers to attach to it and, like, some of them could, like, change color, some of them are waterproof and shit. I don't know why, but I'm seeing, like, a stereo sound system. Like, I just heard surround sound. No idea. Anyway, I feel like there's definitely something that you're not seeing clearly. So the Judgment in the reverse can also indicate a lot of self-doubt and a lot of, like, inner criticism could be affecting you this week, okay? But I feel like it's because you're ignoring the call of something and being drawn back to that Seven of Cups energy. So it's like whatever illusions or wishful thinking you're creating for yourself, it's kind of putting you in a pretty shitty energy right now. And it was 12:12 right when I looked over at the timer there. So, like, I feel like Spirit's trying to get you to, like, almost metamorphosis is what I just heard. That's interesting. Like, they're trying to get you to transform. Yeah. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like whatever... And then the Five of Swords. Like I said, some of you might end up, like, in an argument with someone this week. I feel like... I just heard it has to happen. Yeah, you can feel this coming, okay? We have the High Priestess and the Knight of Swords. So, and notice in this particular deck, he's, like, putting a knife down his throat. I don't know why, but I immediately just heard extra. I feel like you are going to have some conflict with this person. I don't know who this is for you. I just heard Aquarius energy. So for some of you, this could be an Aquarius. I feel like you're going to have an argument with this individual, and it's due to whatever this situation is here. And for some reason, I'm feeling like it's because you're not listening to yourself. I also just got drawn to one of my Archangel cards that I pulled this morning. It's Archangel Michael. It says, trusting in heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. This is really interesting. So the song that's playing right now is Through Your Phone by Cardi B. And I totally forgot that this morning, first thing, I channeled Be Careful by Cardi B. Some of you might... Okay, I'm seeing a couple scenarios here for you guys. So for my people that are in a connection, that are in a relationship with someone, you might have found out that they cheated. And this, I'm hearing this is only for those of you that know they cheated. Like, they got physical evidence they cheated. So, like, don't watch this and then go accuse your man of cheating, okay? Like, this is a specific message for a collective of feminines that, and masculines I'm seeing, that caught their significant other cheating. Like, you literally caught them. I just heard this weekend. So I feel like that's part of what this is about. Like, you might end up calling this person out on that. Interesting. It's funny because the devil's at the bottom of the deck too. Like, I feel like whatever situation this is for you, you intuitively can not only feel it coming, but you're going to be able to know how to handle this situation with this person no matter what, because like this person's in a very impulsive, reckless energy with that Knight of Swords, and like you're in this Queen of Swords vibration, so you're very much in your power, okay? Like you're able to set proper boundaries with them, you're able to express yourself in a healthy and balanced way, and I feel like Spirit really wants you to remember to use your discernment and like come from a place of intelligent versus emotion. I do want to get a little bit more on this Judgment in the reverse. 15, 15. Is this the one that she says, how you gonna fucking with bitches that follow me? I can't remember. The Three of Wands. Okay, give me more on the Judgment in the reverse. The Magician. Or sorry, Death. And then the Fool. Did you hear that? It was like someone was just knocking really lightly at my door. That was weird. Okay, it's extra weird because I was just gonna say somebody's coming forward. This could be an old friend I just heard as well for some of you. This is someone you had an ending with who's like preparing to take a leap of faith. And I feel like part of what they're saying with the ignoring the call and like self-doubt is you can feel this coming, but you don't trust it. Interesting. I also just heard for some of you, the reason you're hearing from this person is because a karmic cheated on them. Huh. I'm also hearing part of this week's theme is that you need to make sure that you're being practical with your finances, okay? Spirit's saying they're really encouraging people this week to like start planting roots within their own lives. Interesting. So this week's obstacle is the Page of Wands. Immediately, I'm feeling very lustful energy, so like that might be something that you're going to have to experience this week. But I feel like for a lot of you, there's a reason. Like I'm hearing a lot of you need to determine the difference between lust versus love, and that's why this is happening for you. Okay, what is this Page of Wands for this week? The obstacle this week. So the other thing I'm picking up here is like, I feel like, there's like this flighty energy. Does that make sense? You might have a new idea this week, okay, which is going to give you a lot of inspiration and it's going to make you feel really free-spirited. However, I feel like it's going to make you a little bit flighty and Spirit's cautioning you not to allow that to like overpower you. Yeah, because we have the Two of Pentacles here too. So this is even more of an indication to me that whatever this is, don't let it mess up your balance, okay? Because whoever this is I'm speaking to, you have a really good balance when it comes to your career as well as your personal life, etc. And they're saying you're juggling things in a very balanced way at this time, but like you don't want to allow that to sway you in the wrong direction. And again, I feel like your intuition is telling you exactly what you need to do this week to overcome your obstacle. I'm hearing some of you might try to resist this though, because a lot of this has to do with your money. Okay, this ties into that reading I did on TikTok yesterday, you guys. Like, I'm telling you, until you balance out your finances, your love life is not going to get balanced. So I have a really specific message I'm hearing for a certain collective of the feminines that follow me. You have been avoiding putting time and energy into yourself and into your finances because you're desiring love, which is a normal thing, dude. Like, no judgment whatsoever. But Spirit's trying to show you, and they're trying to tell you with the High Priestess, that until you balance out your finances and you're able to be financially stable and secure on your own, you're not going to receive this love. Because you have to be balanced in your own self and in your own life in order to attract someone balanced towards you. Because if you're not in that position, all you're going to attract is someone in your energy, right? And when you're in the energy of not being able to financially support yourself, that's what you're going to attract towards you. So Spirit's saying you really need to reevaluate that. The other thing is, like, you need to be really cautious this week about overspending, okay? Especially I'm hearing especially because of Christmas. Like, some of you might have a tendency to like go all out when it comes to Christmas, specifically for those of you that are in, I'm hearing, a new relationship. Interesting. Somebody named Lorenzo could be Lorenzo. The name Lorenzo could be relevant. I don't know. I just heard it in the song. But yeah, like, I feel like there's a really big message here not to like overspend on Christmas gifts for people this week, because I'm hearing for a lot of you, there is some kind of financial something you're going to have to pay for. It's unexpected, an unexpected financial hit. I just heard. I'm hearing it's a positive one though. So it's like either it's like something along the lines of buying a new car, getting a new house, getting an apartment, like something like that. Whatever it is, it's in order to help you evolve for your growth. However, it's something you don't see coming because it's like a gift from the universe in a way. Interesting. All right, tell me more. I'm also seeing the word greed. So be cautious of that energy as well. And with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, this is an indication that like you're trying to let go of something you've been clinging on to, but you need to remember to protect your energy and like don't lack in that self-protection energy, okay? Yeah, we have the Tower. I told you, there's something coming. You feel it though. You feel this change unfolding is what I'm hearing. And like, honestly, that could be part of why you're in this energy of the Four of Pentacles reversed. Because like, I'm hearing change scares the shit out of you. So whoever you are, you have a tendency when you're stressed out to revert to old cycles and patterns, but you've done a lot of internal healing. So Spirit's saying this week your focus is really going to be on combating those coping mechanisms, okay? Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there is a financial opportunity coming towards you that's going to actually bring forward a lot of stability and security for you. But you have to experience whatever Tower moment this is in order for this to come forth, okay? The other thing I'm recognizing on this card is the cricket. I don't know why that's relevant, but crickets could be relevant for you. Alright. I'm also seeing on this one, I'm seeing the lightning bolt. And the bones. Also her nipples, like her boobs in general. Some of you are going to get spicy this week. Literally. Okay, Drake. Yeah, somebody is recognizing that you're the only one for them and they don't trust anyone else. I'm just saying, that was a sign. Okay, we have the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords. So one thing immediately I'm seeing off the rip when I'm looking at these cards, also I just said off the rip, that's funny, I don't say that very often. I feel like some of you should go connect more with nature this week. Like I'm seeing some of you go for like a nature walk. You might even go with this person. I'm seeing somewhere like kind of secluded and like moss filled and like grassy. I'm not gonna lie, some of you might actually get freaky deaky wherever you are because it's a very private place. I mean, no judgment, even if it wasn't private. I've done some wild shit in my time, so. Some of you might also have some anxiety surfacing this week, okay? What's interesting, though, is this is supposed to be your excitement. So, like, I'm confused as to why we're getting the Nine of Swords for an excitement. So tell me more about this High Priestess and the Nine of Swords for the excitement for the collective. Don't just give me the Nine of Swords again, guys. Somebody could be having sleepless nights. That's ironic. As I said that just flew out. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, there is someone coming forward, okay? You are definitely going to be communicating with someone from your past. This is someone that you had a pretty painful ending with. I'm hearing they didn't do anything super duper bad, but like they did hurt you, okay? And this person wants reconciliation. I just heard this person realize you're their soulmate. Because this is my soulmate card. You drive this person crazy, but they are very off balance right now, which is why, interesting, it just went inverted. Yeah, this person's trying to balance themselves out because they want to come forward and offer you love in some way. Like, the Page of Cups popping up, this person's going to communicate how they feel. Now, it's either they're going to... Remember when I tell you guys, the Page of Cups is always a messenger of love. So that's like... That's hearing the right thing at the right time, hearing the right song on the radio, hearing something in a TV show or something along those lines. One of their friends telling you something. Like, it isn't usually from the person specifically. Something... Okay, wait. Off topic. This person has a beard. Like a nice beard. But they're carrying a lot of baggage, baby. So, like, I feel like that's kind of why they're a little bit in this. You know what I mean? Like they're going from this to the inverted, from this to the inverted. And it's because whoever this is isn't dealing with the baggage that they're carrying. This is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't necessarily have to be, but this particular person, we also have Scorpio energy. This particular person, first of all, they want to get you pregnant. So, like, if you do some spicy, I just said do. I am 12. If you do some spicy things with this person this week, I would recommend using protection or making sure you're on birth control. And remember, birth control only works after 3 weeks of being on it. So, like, just saying. Yeah, this person's your divine masculine, okay? But they're really not balanced because this came out inverted too. Like, this masculine's really trying to step into his divine masculinity, but he's struggling. And I feel like it's due to whatever ending he's dealing with on his end. But I'm telling you, come the end of the week, this person's coming forward with reconciliation. I feel like that's probably why this Nine of Swords is here, because you can feel this person's anxiety. You can feel that heaviness. But we did just get the Magician in the reverse, so be cautious about them, okay? Like, you want to make sure when they come in, they're not coming in to manipulate you. Because I feel like in the past, this person did a lot of emotional manipulation. And Spirit's saying you need to be really... Ow, my nipple. You need to be really cautious with that. What? That was so random. Like, I swear to God that... this person definitely likes your, you know... Because didn't I see the nipple in the last card too? Yeah, like, this person's very attracted to your body. I'm also hearing there's something about your nipples they're, like, obsessed with. Like, okay. This person wants to offer you some kind of stable offer, but again, I'm seeing that Magician in the reverse. Like, that just landed there too. The world... Bitch. Okay. Hold up. What's that song? Hold up. Wait. Oh, I did that was, it's a sound trending on TikTok. I used it for, like, one of my videos where I look like a bum and then I look normal. Anyway, I don't know why that was relevant, but yeah, this person with the Page of Pentacles, they want to come forward and offer you some kind of a stable offer. And I feel like they know that, I'm hearing they want to provide for you, but I feel like they don't feel stable enough to do that. However, the world landing on top of the Magician, you guys, like, I'm kind of shook. This is telling me that this person is no longer coming in to manipulate you. They're no longer trying to manipulate the situation or the energy. I feel like in the past, they definitely did a lot of that, but you put your foot down is what I just heard. Yeah, you guys have closed out a really big cycle in this connection. I'm hearing that, like, if you recently, like, cut this person off or put your foot down to their manipulation and their weird ways, that has triggered the fuck out of this person into some kind of, like, deep awakening is what I just heard. Okay. Yeah. You triggered an abandonment wound in this person. I feel like in the past, they walked away from you because they were doing a lot of manipulating, a lot of fugazi shit. And, like, you, this time around, I'm hearing we're like... Let's get one more on this situation. Yeah, look, the Four of Wands. This person wants to come forward and celebrate with you. I'm hearing this person, like, there's something about them recognizing that you are their soulmate. Like, they are truly seeing you are their person. And with the Four of Wands, I feel like there's going to be cause for celebration. I keep saying this. This person could invite you to... I just looked out the window and there's the blue jay again. This person could invite you to a Christmas party. Like, I don't know. Like, there's some kind of, like... I'm seeing some of y'all drinking, dancing, having fun. You could spend New Year's together, I also just heard. They're calling me to a different deck right now. Yeah. So we just got the Eight of Cups inverted. So what I'm picking up here is there's part of you that wants to walk away from this person, but there's a part of you that wants to give this one more try. And I feel like, honestly, I feel like you're going to. I feel like you're going to give this person the benefit of the doubt because, like I said, I feel like in the past they didn't do anything severe. They did do a lot of manipulating and they did do a lot of fugazi shit, but I don't feel like they ever really, like, they never laid hands on you. They never cheated on you. They never did anything to, like, that extent. You know what I mean? This person just had a lot of trauma and a lot of pain and a lot of narcissistic traits, but they never took that out on you, is what I'm picking up. And it's the fact that this song is playing, you guys. 34 plus 35 by Ariana Grande. Okay. So we just got the Three of Swords in reverse. See? Like the Magician in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. I'm telling you, this person, something about you walking away made this person, something clicked in them where they were like, yo, I can't manipulate them anymore. Yo, I can't keep doing this shady ass shit. And now they're trying to heal from some kind of heartbreak. I feel like, honestly, I also feel like you walking away helped you heal. Interesting. Now I want to know if this is upright or reversed. Woo-hoo! Reversed. I don't like that. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, the Chariot, and the reversed. And then I'm going to grab one more from this deck. The Queen of Cups. Okay, so first of all, you need to make sure that your emotions are balanced. Secondly, this person is very attracted to you. They see you as very nurturing, very loving, very compassionate. Like, you are... Like, I'm hearing you check off every box for this person, which is why there's so much passion. Yeah, this person's coming forward. Which is why there's so much passion in this connection. But I don't love that the Chariot is in the reverse in the center of this reading. I'm not going to lie to you. So the Chariot in reverse speaks of, like, needing self-discipline. This person could be working on self-discipline right now, which is interesting because we have the World here too, right? However, what I don't love about it is it usually speaks of opposition, someone trying to, like, fight against, you know, and lack of direction. Okay, so make sure that, like, I'm hearing that has to do with the flighty energy I mentioned in the beginning. Okay, so make sure that you're staying disciplined within your tasks, like your day-to-day tasks this week, because I feel like it might be one of those weeks where it's harder to get things done than usual. Okay. All right. I have no idea why I'm being called to this one, but we're gonna, probably for love, because this is a love deck. This is the deck I always use. So this, Aphrodite might be significant for you this week, because this is usually the deck she uses to talk. So there's a raven flying right past my house. That's wild. Okay, what do you have for the collective in love this week, Aphrodite? The contestant. Yeah, somebody's taking a leap. And judgment. I'm telling you. The Hierophant. This person had no awakening. Yeah. They want to put some quality time in this connection, okay? Like, yeah, look at this. Everything here speaks that this person has, like, I just heard Eyes on You by, is it Meek? Hey Siri, play All Eyes on You. Is it now Miguel? Playing All Eyes on You. Who are you by? Question mark. I know Chris Brown's in it. Meek Mill, I was right. Okay, so this person, first of all, they're seeing you as somebody like, what even is that? Oh, it's on the card. Okay. They're seeing you as someone very, very, very stable. I cannot shake how attracted to you this person is. Like, in their eyes, you are the perfect woman. You are the perfect man. Like, everything about you, like, I'm literally almost drooling. That's how attracted they are to you. Which I feel like is part of the reason that there's been so much back and forth, because it scares them. It intimidates the fuck out of them. But this person is ready to take a leap of faith because they want to put this equal give and take into the connection again. Like, they really want to spend some quality time with you, okay? Especially with the Two of Cups and the Judgment. Like, they are looking at how they handled this situation in the past and realizing they need to, I just heard, right my wrongs. So it's like this person is recognizing that they did not follow their intuition. They did not follow the path that they should have, which would have led to this Two of Cups love. And they had some kind of, like, illumination when it comes to this connection, which is helping them to come forward. And I'm hearing they're going to ask you out. So there's also this energy here of you mentoring this person spiritually, I just heard. Interesting. They could wear a suit, or they have a suit. This is a part of your destiny, baby. Like, yeah, things are changing. Something about rolling the dice. Okay. Yeah, this person sees you as the Empress, man. Like, I can't make this shit up. You are in receiving mode right now, which is another reason why this is coming forward. I'm telling you, they are so attracted to you. This person might even, like, they want to meet your parents. They want to, like, yeah. Confirmation. Yeah, look. They could have been a fuckboy in the past, and now they're like, they've changed their perspective. They're coming in a different energy, guys. Like, I'm telling you. Okay. I think he catching feelings, see? Can't make it up. Telling you, tour guides on us. Kitty cat reclusive. Duck and them gooses. No, now he only fuck with exclusives. Okay, this person could have just come out of a toxic relationship, or the relationship that you guys shared in the past was very toxic and unhealthy, and there was some kind of change that unfolded. I feel like this person was in a toxic relationship and that's changed. Yeah, because this person has some self-esteem issues, okay? I feel a very, like, interesting energy here. It's like they see themselves, whoa, I've never noticed this about this card before. It's like they see themselves as this cat, but in reality they're a lion, but they have such low self-value that they can't recognize that. I'm hearing that's part of what your mission is in this connection, is teaching them their self-value. Is helping them to see it. Interesting. This could have been a toxic relationship in the past too, because this person was following their ego, which is another thing that I feel like is changing. What's the baddest? Yeah, there was a lot of secrets, I feel like, that were kept, but this person's prepared to come to light with them. You've been receiving a lot of signs and synchronicities about this. I'm hearing for the last week and a half. There is some kind of fated meeting, okay? Like, you might bump into this person potentially this week. Spirit's saying you need to surrender to the change that's unfolding, okay? Just allow it to happen. This person could have been a bit of a player, which goes hand in hand with that, like, self-esteem issues. Yeah. Their finances were, like, a big factor in this, too. I'm hearing the same with you, which makes sense. There could be some work stress unfolding as well. Yeah. This person had a rebound relationship. Interesting. You and this individual have a magnetic attraction to one another. They could have ghosted you. I just want one. I feel like they had a rebound relationship, but it was a karmic. Yeah, look, snake. Whoever that was that they were engaged with, they're realizing they were dishonest. They're realizing they were imbalanced. They're realizing in the past what they were doing was ignoring that fact, and they weren't paying attention to the fact that this person was not good for them. I feel like this had a lot to do with their addictions. However, their intuition has been telling them that it's time to come forth with the truth, okay? It's time to not only express their truth, but live in their truth. What else do we have for this week for the collective? Yeah, again, with ego, vanity, pride. This person has a big pride. They've been thinking about coming forward, but again, I'm hearing like their pride's too big. This is going to be a little bit unexpected for you, okay? They're also asking that you remember your awakening and allow the things in your life to change. Like, you're coming to a completion of a cycle right now. You have received a lot of confirmation about this in your dreams. They're also asking that you be nurturing and compassionate with this person when they come forward, okay? Yeah, you planted seeds with this person in the spring. There's some kind of a surprise breakthrough or an epiphany coming as well. It could be this person that's having it. Yeah, there's some kind of growth that's happened over the summer, okay? But I feel like, yeah, look, you're avoiding this change, which is creating a stalemate, babe. This is your twin. I told you, self-worth, expectations. This person did not see their value, which caused them to be dishonest. It caused a lot of conflict and disharmony and triggers. But I feel like that rebirth is happening now because this is being shifted out. So yeah, that's this week's message. I hope that helps you guys, and I'll see you next week.